Brooke. Hope you're having a great night. I have put together some kits because, yes, I swear I'm not a hoarder. Okay, maybe I am. But again, you don't have to be. You can just buy things in small amounts. So I put together a kit that we're calling Fun and Games. And this is what it looks like when you get it. I'm going to put that one aside and I'll show you what you get. You'll get a 2-foot piece of baker's twine that is wrapped around the bag, and you can certainly use that, and a doily, and this glassine bag that's holding quite a bit of the fun stuff. And let's see, inside the bag, whoops, escapees. Inside the bag, we've got a 1940s Monopoly house that is actually wooden rather than plastic, which I think is so cool. There are 2 bingo markers, and this game was from the 90s. It's not really very old, but you also get one of the call numbers from the same game, so those are kind of cute. Not every kit, obviously, is going to be exactly the same. They will have the same things, but the money might be different denomination. The cards will be different cards. The first thing you get is this mystery piece. I can't figure out what game it's from. I found it in a junk shop. Looks old. It's kind of, worn on the back. But anyway, so you get one mystery game piece. Woo, that's exciting. The next thing that you get is a transogram screwball game from the 1960s. And this is the money that came with the game. So you get a piece of that. This is from a Milton Bradley game called Easy Money that was from the 1940s. So you get a bill from that. This is from the same Monopoly game from the 1940s. Just a piece of money from that. And they are worn and discolored, and I just think they look really cool. This is a crossword letter game that was put out in the 1930s. And you get one of those. It's kind of a smaller guy. This is not vintage. It's a Coca-Cola game card. But I thought it was cute because it's tiny, and everyone loves tiny things. These 2 pieces are from a game called Tattler Quiz by Parker Brothers. It was put out in 1947, and you get these 2 pieces from that game. That's upside down. I guess the TQ is for Tattler's Quiz. Then you get 2 Mickey Mouse Funny Rummy cards that, again, they'll vary from kit to kit, but there will be 2 of them. And these are from Russell Games, and as far as I can tell, this particular set was from the 1950s. Then you get an EduCard game piece that was putting cards together to make a flip movie. This one is called Animal Mixies, and this is like the center of a kangaroo and his little baby, or her little baby in the pouch. And these were from 1956. The next thing that's in here is a vintage playing card from the 1800s. Tim Holtz actually has Ephemera that are smaller versions of this, but this is an actual playing card, not a copy. The next thing is an Animal Rummy card, and these are from the 1950s. They're so cute. The colors are so cute. It's a Whitman card game. Then there's an I Spy card game card. Not vintage, but I think it's interesting looking. They all have different things on them. And my daughter was obsessed with I Spy. We had all the games, all the books, all the puzzles. So that brings back fond memories for me. This is a 1970s Hoyle playing card with just some owls on it. And it's kind of worn and discolored looking. I have no idea when this card is from. It's just a regular playing card, but it's this Art Deco looking lady, all pinks and purples, and she's got this big crazy hat and this vase, and I just thought the colors were gorgeous on that. This one is 1959 Old Maid, and it's got all different animals on it. Again, that's a Whitman card. This is a game that the girls and I used to play in the car when they were little. This is actually our set, called Rubberneckers, and it was a great way to pass the time on the highway. And I am sort of sad that they, A, don't ride with me much anymore, and they're too old for it. I take that back. They'd still play it if they rode with me. They're not too old for it. And let's see. This is not vintage. This is a 2002 Clue game, but it's just one of the score sheets, the suspect checklist. This, I don't know what year it's from, but it's a bridge scorecard or score sheet. It was bound into a book with metal screws, and they're completely rusted out, and so it's a rough tear at the top. There's no way to get the pages out neatly, but I love the color of the paper, and I think it's beautiful. This is from that same bingo game, which was the 90s, but it's nice. This is a cardstock, cardboard card, so it's nice and firm. This again is from I think about 2004. It's the last date on the sheet, but it's just a Yahtzee score sheet. Then this is a page from an Alice and Jerry book that was published in 1936, and each of the pages that are in the kits have something to do with playing. And I just love these books. I was so excited when I found this one. So there's a page from Alice and Jerry. There will also be a page from an S&H green stamp book. I don't know when these are from, but they're very discolored and a little fragile, but they're just so beautiful. And I was considering this, fun and games. This is sort of a game, right? And it's fun. Who doesn't love S&H green stamps? And then the last thing you get is not vintage, but it's a giant playing card. Like cute tiny things. Who doesn't love giant things? So that is the last piece that is in the Fun and Games kit. We are going to be putting them in the Etsy shop before this video goes up, so please go take a look. Pick one up for yourself or for a gift. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe down below, stalk us on social media, come and join us on Facebook, Recreations by Brooke. The nice old man will put all the stalking places down below. And thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.